Good morning. It's 6:45 on the 19th of April. It's a Wednesday. Don't know what time sunrise was. It's 37 degrees. I lit the wood stove last night because they said it was going to get down to the 30s. I thought it'd be freezing, hoping the road would firm up. The basement did get up to 74, which was nice. Had not had a fire in the wood stove in, at least a month. Maybe a month. We had moved wood in the house in February. And thought it might get us into March. But there's still probably 2 days worth of wood downstairs. The solenoid for the generator arrived yesterday. In my haste to trying to get things going, I took it out of the package, and there's a rubber boot on the stopper side. Took the rubber boot off and the stop, and the spring shot out. The stop fell into the tool case, and the spring hit the floor somewhere. Had to empty everything out of the tool case to find the stop, because it looks like the end of a pop rivet. Look at the car go away. Got a hair right there. And my little plastic case of old pop rivets that I had opened up and fell in the bottom of the toolbox, whatever. I found it. Took me a half hour or more to find the spring. The spring is like a half-inch long. Very fine wire. I'm lucky I didn't step on it. Come on, bud. Got a good look at the hair now. Flynn. Come on, bud. Flynn. So I found the spring eventually. Put it all back together again. Put it inside the carburetor so I wouldn't lose it. Tested the wiring to find out which side of the plug was positive, because it's the same color wire on either connector, either pin in the connector. So put everything back together, and push the starter button because it doesn't have a recoil starter. It's just a electric starter. She started up, and she surged a little bit. She was a little concerned that it was going to be running too high. The governor wasn't going to keep the speed down to the proper speed, and then she ran out of gas. Look at the filter. Didn't see any gas in it, but there was. And started it again. She started up, revved too high. Did that a couple times. Kept running out of gas while she's running, so she's starving for fuel. I don't know whether that's why it's running high. Revving high, I should say. And took it all back together. Took it all apart again. Jesus Christ. Blew out the line. Looked at the petcock. He's checking out the worms. The petcock looks like it's partially obstructed. I can't tell though. And the new petcock that came with the other kit that I bought, the carburetor, filter, etc. A lot of worms here. That's an odd shaped thing. It's like an L shape. And the one side, the fuel line is smaller than the other side, which has a filter on it. And the filter doesn't come off. I tried to get a line on it, but I couldn't. So I couldn't use that one. So long story short, I gave up. I was going to run just a fuel line from the tank to the carburetor, and then I realized that rather filter, rather petcock, whatever garbage is in the tank. I did empty the tank out, but whatever garbage is in the tank, I was going to get down into the carburetor and screw it up. So I threw away the idea of just going with a line. Plus, without a petcock, there's no way to shut the gas off. So I took the tank off. Took the fuel line off. Wow, she's really wet. Took the fuel line off. And just put the generator on the side. I'm going to go to, was it Roy's Small Engine Repair in Lincoln, on Route 2 there, and pick up some fuel line, petcock, and a filter. I'll put the petcock, fuel line, and filter all together, and then put that on. Like she's wet. So we'll see if we go to Lincoln today. Well, a bagel is on the menu for breakfast today. Oh, it's going to be plain or sesame seed. Then you got 3 plain, 1 sesame seed, and cinnamon raisin. Let's see if the wife wants the cinnamon raisin or plain. She went through her sewing thing yesterday. Oh, another hair. On the way out, she saw a rental box truck stuck down at the tent wall, as we call them. The guy came up from Lincoln. I don't know where he was going, but he saw how bad the road was, tried to do a K-turn in a 10-dweller's driveway, and it sunk into the ground and got stuck. So she got out of her car and looked to see whether it was safe to drive on the road around them, because it's really bad up there. And it was, so she went to her sewing thing, but came back on Tar Ridge. I had gone up to meet the new people up the street, up the road. Guy moved back to Maine from Minnesota. And he, his wife, and their daughter are going to live in Eli's camp up the road. They're going to try and build another camp in there. But Eli has to go through the process of submitting plans to Land Use Resource Commission, whatever the hell it is, LARC. Let Flynn have a little fun over here. Got two hands on this leash. Come on, buddy. Let him be. Flynn, come on. Flynn, come on. Let him be. Good boy. So it's David, his wife Miranda, and their daughter Amanda. So only spent about 10 minutes there talking to the guy. I warned them about the critters we got here. Told them we had had a moose 2 days prior. He says he has firearms, so that's good. But come on. Good boy. I took the side-by-side up to see him, because I already had the barn open, and going up, I could see the road was in bad shape, going north of me, specifically like 100 or 200 feet. Stretch right by the driveway, right by this clearing here. Sounds like you can take care of business. Good boy. He had a big dinner. Was it yesterday? Oh, lunch. It was lunch. We had some meatballs in the refrigerator. Yep. Got some meatballs she mixed in with his food and he gobbled it up. I'll have to send Antonio a text message warning him how the road has degraded. I told him the other day the road was good before it shit the bed. The good news is that the road engineer or commissioner, whatever hell he calls himself, Travis Wooster, drove by in his Ram pickup truck and saw how bad the road is, so there's not much you can do about it now. You try and grade the road now, you're just going to create a real soupy mud. I don't know whether he's going to try and hopefully bring in a load of 2-inch minus or something. But that probably won't happen. Excuse me. I did drive the ATV down towards where the truck was stuck, and the truck was gone at that point a couple hours later, but there was a truck there. I think it was a Ford F-250. I drove up to where I could see, and then turned around, came back, and he came flying up the road, making the road worse. And I think there was a bulldozer down there. I don't know whether they used a bulldozer to pull the rented truck out, the box truck. But needless to say, I got the side-by-side all muddy. You can see up 100 feet up, it's real bad. You have to go over to the side where the guy ran off the road the other day, sunk in. You can basically see his tire track just up by the pole, north of the pole on the right side. But this area down here is nothing but mud. And I hear somebody coming. I don't know whether Flynn and I can get back to the driveway before he comes splashing through here. Flynn, come on. We gotta hightail it back. And where all the small worms are coming out. They're all over the place. You probably can't see them on the camera. There's one there. One there. Another one. Another one. Two there. Another one. 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 Another three. Another one. Yep. Bigger one. He's not the biggest one I've seen, but he's a big one. Yeah, if you look down, you can see it's nothing but wet. And where you have a wet section, a little bit drier, and then a wet section, that's where the truck was stuck. So we won't be going that way for a while. We had some heavy rain and some hail yesterday. to look at my weather station to see how much rain we had. It came down, but it wasn't long. It wasn't a long duration. Come on, bud. Let's go. He's gone. We had macaroni and vodka sauce last night. So I have to Google why it's called vodka sauce, or how you make vodka sauce, because I doubt they put vodka in it. No. Come on. I don't know what he's smelling. Now the coffee's ready. The ash is starting to wash away. This is where the FedEx truck got stuck. I thought I'd have to wait for it to get real dry and use the backpack blower to blow the ash away. But it looks like she's washing away. Got a vehicle coming down the road. I think. Nope. In the house. Alright, that's it for today. Thanks for watching.